Hi, hey, it's SexyJ. Let's get into college admissions talk. The early decisions and actions deadlines are coming up October 15th, November 1st, November 15th, depends on where you're applying. So let's get into, it's not too late to start. Let's get to the to-do list on what you guys should be doing right now. And as for earlys, I always recommend you do about 3 to 4 schools because even if you don't do early decision, which early decision is great, it increases your chances. You want to get good at writing college essays, right? And also you want to lessen your workload for the rest of the year. So you want to do minimum of 3 to 4 colleges for early. So if I have picked my 3 to 4 colleges, I'll do another video on how to pick the colleges. What do I go about? Number one, this is the order that I recommend, which is not common sense, so I'm telling you guys. Start with the supplements, okay? So that's why I wrote it number one. Start with the supplements. What you do is you want to make a master document of all the supplement questions from early schools and put in one doc and arrange it by the deadlines, okay? So why do I do that? Because number one, if you look at the whole thing, then you will get a sense of what kind of topics come up often. And even more useful is, it's gonna be very often the case that, I see that this school asks for community. This school also asks for community. This school also asks for community. So if I have an option of picking the essay, I should pick the community one for each one of those so that I can use my brainstorming from this one for the other one and be more efficient in the process. And also, the more you brainstorm, obviously, the better your writing is going to be. So make a master document of your supplements first. That's step one, okay? And why do I make a master document of the supplements? Because you need to present your entire application. So a lot of people only think about, I'm going to talk about myself in the personal essay to Common App. I mean, you do, but that's not the whole thing, right? The whole point of college admissions is they look at your application and they think this person is a better pick for our school because this person will make our school look good compared to other people in this group, okay? So you want to utilize everything you have. So in the supplements, for example, let's say you notice all your supplements ask you, why do you want to major in that major you want to do? Then obviously I don't want to be talking too much about it in my personal because it'll overlap, right? So whatever is not mentioned in the supplements will be your personal focus, right? So that's number one. Number two, with the personal, I want you guys to brainstorm every Common App personal essay topic, okay? A lot of people only just pick one that they feel like they can do well and they work with it. But I will recommend out of the 7 to 8 topics, depending on whether you count free topic as a topic, brainstorm at least a paragraph about every single one of them. Because this is going to be your background about knowing about yourself so you can talk about yourself in the supplements and also in the interviews, right? Because you can't just go into your brain, go like, brain, what is it that will make me look good? Your brain's not going to give you the answer. Your brain's not a Google search engine. Even Google probably can't do that, right? So there's no control F in your brain, so you need to deposit the information about your life experiences and your reflections onto paper, or in this case, probably Google Docs, right? So again, 2 things. One, in the personal, now you pick something you didn't talk about in your supplement too much, so it doesn't overlap. And number 2, you use the background in the personal topics as possible topics you can use for every other essay that comes up, okay? Next, and then you do your extracurriculars because, as you guys know, the extracurriculars get arranged in order of importance. So if I already said I want to do medicine because I want to help people, then my extracurriculars about helping people should be higher up on my list, right? So depending on what kind of picture I painted about myself in step 1 supplements and step 2 personal essay, then I decide what type of extracurriculars do I emphasize, talk about, what order do I arrange them in. Okay? And then the last thing, this is like the key hack or secret information. It really should be much more well known because it's so important. On the Common App, on the writing section, there are 2 sections actually. One is, how did COVID impact you? Do you want to talk about it? The default choice is no. And then it's, is there anything else you want to talk about? Additional info. Again, the default action is no. So a lot of people just skip that because it doesn't look that important. I just did my personal essay. I don't want to do any more writing. But if you click yes for both of those, the COVID essay is not really that important, honestly. That one, you have 200 to 300 words to write more about yourself. The additional info is awesome, actually. You get 650 words more to talk about yourself. As you guys know, that's the word limit for your personal essay. So you get to write 2 personal essays. So this is the key strategy. If you wanted to talk about yourself and brag about yourself, obviously that's the point here. But you didn't get to do it in the supplement. And you didn't get to do it in the personal because maybe the supplement you talked about more academic things, right? And maybe for your personal you talked about community service things. But there's this hobby you have that really shows that you're a creative individual, but you never really got to talk about it. It doesn't fit in anywhere else. Talk about any additional info, right? Your hobbies, your passions, your pursuits, or if you have formatted a resume, you could put in your resume here. Your work experience, your research papers you've done. This is your personal brag sheet or an essay. The possibilities are really endless because 650 words is literally as long as anything is going to be for college admissions. That's like the peak word count. So do utilize this resource, guys, the additional info. And the point I'm making here, emphasizing this for early, is that once you do this cycle for the early admissions, all of this is going to be so much easier for your regular, right? And I would recommend you just work on your early stuff first, get these things done out of the way, use your newly acquired skills, which will grow more by watching more videos on this channel, obviously, right? And then you'll be able to tackle the regular like really, really smoothly and efficiently, okay? So that's the early stuff today, guys. These are the 4 steps you guys should be taking. It's not too late, but you guys should be getting on this right now, though, right? So utilize this to-do list. If you guys have any other questions on the college application process, whether it's the earlies or the regulars, whatever it is, leave a comment, shoot an email. I'm here for you guys. And I will be going over how to write each type of essay, what kind of topics to avoid, what kind of topics are good, personal, supplement, digital info, extracurriculars. I'll be doing that all with you guys. So stay tuned for more quick and dirty videos and maybe even long and deep. See you guys next time. Study every day with SexyJ. Maybe write every day with SexyJ. That is the right way. Bye, guys.